Oh shit, what are we doing today? You know what we're doing? We're heading to the post office. I hope they're still open, right? I got some things I'm about to send out. I mean, well, he brought it up. But me and Josh at Chasing Clouds and Flavor Reviews, we set up this little thing. We're gonna swap some shit. Then I'm sending something else, sending out a tank to somebody else. I got this I bought that Lost Fate Gruss single 21-700 little mod, and it came with a free tank, and it's kind of like a MTL direct or restricted direct loan type sub-ohm tank. I have sub-ohm tanks I don't use. Like, I don't use sub-ohm tanks. RTAs mostly. I have some RDAs. Like, I mean, I have pods. That's the closest thing to a sub-ohm tank I have, is I have pods. And really, I had a bunch of them. I gave a lot of them away, you know, to friends and shit. Like, the only ones that I still use are my drag. That Kylan M AIO. I like that thing, right? Especially with the build deck. I use that. I used the coils when I had them, but they're gone. So, but anyway, what else do I have? Oh, the Vinci. I use my Vinci. I use my the other Vupu, the Navi. I use that. I got that. I use that. Oh, and that Smoke Alike, that little bastard. Oh, I love that thing. And yeah, that's about it, man. Like, as far as pods, I use them at home, but they're all more like sub-ohm tanks, or they have like a rebuildable. So it's not like, it's almost like using an RTA, right? Like, anyway. So I got this tank. It's in the box. I opened it up, just take a look at it. I was like, you know, I'm never gonna use this. Actually, I think I offered Chasing Clouds to have the tank. He said he'd think about it or something. I don't know. He never got back to me on it. And then we made this deal, swapping mods. And so yeah, I offered one of my other subscribers, who's, you know, comments on every video. We do a lot of talking back and forth. I said, hey man, you want this tank? You can have it. He said, fuck yeah. I said, all right, brother, it's on its way. He said, just like that? I said, just like that. Because I like to take care of people. I like to do nice things for people when I can, you know? It's like, it's just the kind of guy I am. Like, over Christmas, my kid's mom, two of my kids, my 15-year-old daughter, 14-year-old son, their mom got a job at Ford, but it's in Kentucky, which is like 5 hours from here. She was supposed to come home for Christmas. She moved back in like end of August. They haven't seen her since then. Well, she was supposed to come home for Christmas. She wrecked her car. I drove all the way to Kentucky the day after Christmas, picked her up and brought her home. One trip. 5 hours each way. She stayed home for the week. Her sister was supposed to take her home. She calls me that Saturday morning, or Sunday morning? No, it was Saturday morning, because I had to work on Sunday. And said now her sister can't take her home. Well, we worked it out to where somebody that she knew down there could meet us in Columbus. So I drove her 2.5 hours to Columbus, and somebody met her there. It was just over 2 hours in Columbus, about 2 hours and 10 minutes, and then I drove back home. But I mean, I don't know. But I'm at the post office, so I'll be right back. You just hold on. Alright, we did that. It's on its way. Got the receipts. I will be sending emails to you guys with your tracking numbers. I show it right here. But then anybody can track your guys' fucking packages. Then they get your addresses and shit. Well, Jeff, if he sends you an email, his address is on his email. I've never seen that before. I don't know if that's like something he did in the settings. But he sent me this email. It's got his address at the bottom, like a signature at the bottom of the email. Full address, phone number. Like, what are you doing, son? I don't know. But I guess if you're not sending emails to people you don't really know, I guess it doesn't matter. I send and receive a lot of emails between, man, like, when I was in school, we didn't have email. You know what I mean? Like, at least not like the way they do now. Like, I graduated, supposed to graduate in 99, I was supposed to graduate in 2000. I never really got there. But, damn, man, I get emails from the school about the kids. The kids got their own emails that the school emails them. The school gave them, like, emails all day long, right? And then I got emails from my customers, emails from my boss, emails to my other employees. Come on, guy, you gotta go. I'm not sitting here no more. Woo! My headlights on? Nope. My emails are constantly going. Yeah, I'm still rocking. I've been using this every day since the day I got it. I don't care what Jay Hayes says. I love this thing. It's lightweight. Fucking, man. Dual 21700. I haven't used my Odin once since I got this. I mean, that's a big ass mod. It's nice at home, but on the go, and I'm on the go all the time, as you can tell. Like, this thing is tits. You know, I got like two of these Humvees. I got this one and I got a red and black one. I love them too. Like my Evdillo, like that's a dual 21700. Like for some reason it stopped reading my ohms right. Like say this is coming in at a 0.17, which is kind of high for me. I usually rock like 0.15 to 0.09, 0.08. This is a dual coil coming in like a 0.17. If I put this in my Evdillo, or Evil Dildo, however you want to say it, it would probably read it like a 0.21. I don't know if that's a bad thing. I don't know. I don't know if that like will cause an issue, or I don't know if it just burns up your coils a little faster. I don't use it as much as I used to. I really like that mod too. That's another compact. Like, it's heavy, but it's compact. Like, not very tall. It looks good with my my stainless steel intake dual. Man, that thing looks good. But anyway, I'm happy. I'm happy. Oh, man. My mom called me today. She works in a retirement home. She's the director of housekeeping at her job. And, she called me today. She tested positive for the COVID. She's kind of sick. My daughter spent the weekend at her house. My daughter yesterday was like, Dad, I don't feel good. I think I have a fever. So I gave her some medicine, and I just said, kind of stay away from everybody else in the house. Keep to yourself. I'll let you know when dinner's ready. Like, I don't know what to tell you. They go to school online, right? Like, I opted for that. And today my mom calls me and tells me that, and I'm like, well, shit, that's probably why Chloe has a fucking fever, man. So we'll see. Just keep an eye on things, see what happens. I mean, I'm not one of those people that get worried about this stuff. Like, some people are like, oh, I tested positive for COVID, I'm gonna die, and they stress out. Like, I'm not gonna stress out about that stuff, especially, like, my mom's 50, all the time. My mom's 56. She'll be 57 this month. Or no, she'll be 57 in March. Right? She's in good health, Like, so I'm not too worried. She'll be alright. I mean, she's been through worse. She'll probably be back at it in a week or so. My kid, she's young. She feels fine today. She had a little fever yesterday. She's like, I'm fine. So, I mean, if she's got it, like, she'll be fine. Like, the chances of you actually dying from this shit, like, I'm not going to worry about what ifs. You know what I mean? It's like every time you get in your car, you got like a 1 in, 100,000 chance of getting into an accident. And if you get into an accident, you got another 1 in 100,000 chance to die. I'm not going to worry every time I get in the car, I'm going to die. It's like when something has a 99.5% survival rate, if you're under the age of 70, I'm not going to worry about my 50-year-old mom or 56-year-old mom, 57-year-old mom, and my 15-year-old daughter kicking the bucket. Like, yeah, it could happen, right? Like, that always has to kind of be there in the back of your mind. Like, bad shit happens. It could happen. But you can't stress about it or you'll make it happen. You see what I'm saying? Like these things, like if you stress so much about something happening, you can actually stress it into existence. Why would you do that? You have to think positive route, right? Maybe. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. That's just the way I think about things, you know? Like, I'm not going to worry about shit. It's like, I run a company, right? Like, I'm not the owner of the company. I'm vice president of operations for the company. I run the company. It's very small, right? What makes a good foreman, right, separates a foreman from everybody else, and especially the good ones, is when shit goes wrong. Not when everything's going right. Like, when everything's going right, you don't have to do anything. Everything kind of runs itself. When things go wrong, how do you react? What do you do, right? That's what makes a good foreman. When things go wrong, I don't stress about it, right? Especially when I'm dealing with the issue, right? You stay calm. You don't get too upset. You think of all your options. You fix the problem, number one. After that, you can be like to your employee or whatever and be like, look, man, this is where you fucked up. This is what you should have did, right? Getting mad as the situation's happening doesn't help you. It doesn't. And really, 9 times out of 10, it makes shit worse. So it's like, when you get mad and frustrated, you're like, ugh, that's when you tend to make shit worse. You fuck shit up even more. No, you don't want to fuck shit up more. If you're calm about it, you're like, oh no, this happened. What do I got to do? How am I going to fix it? This is my options. This is what I'm going to do. You fix it, you move on, right? Nothing is permanent. Anything you fuck up, you can fix. It might take some time. It might be hard to do, but you can fix it. It might cost you a little money, but it can be fixed. Nothing is permanent except for death. And tattoos. But even those aren't permanent anymore. I mean, I'm covered in them. You know what I mean? Like, ugh. See? I'm sleeved out, man. I got tattoos from my wrist. Well, I guess I'm not completely sleeved because my forearms on both sides. But I mean, all the way up to my shoulders, both my legs. Like, I don't have nothing on my back, though. I got ideas for a sick back piece. But yeah, so I'm home now. I'm going to throw up this fucking video. I'm going to send emails with your guys' tracking information. I got a new phone. This thing is huge, right? I don't know how well... Like, it's got, like, all these cameras on it. I don't know. Expensive fucking phones. But, yeah. I hope this shit looks good. I was thinking about something. Anyway, yeah, I'm going to throw this up. I'm going to take the pictures. I'm going to send it to you guys. Let's hope it don't take a month to get there to you from Ohio to Alabama or Ohio to New Hampshire. Hopefully it don't take forever. So, yeah, this is what we're going to do. All right, man. Be good to yourself. Call somebody you love. Tell them that you love them. I think I'm going to call my mom, too. See how she's doing. Like, I talked to her earlier, but I think I should call her again. So I'm probably going to do that. And I actually need to call my dad for some other shit. But anyway... You guys be good. I'll be back. Peace.